Hey everyone. So I have two new quads from Tom Ford. I pre-ordered these off of the Bergdorf Goodman site. I can't even remember when, and I got a shipping notification and I completely forgot about them. So I'm really excited to share with you two of these new eye color quad creams or creme. And I really, really love this formula. They just introduced this formula, was it late last year or earlier? Maybe it was earlier this year, where they had the smoky quartz and the rose topaz and the tiger's eye. I really, really love this formula, so I'm very excited for these. And at first, I was only going to pick up this one, which is the number 38 Velours Kaki. And here's a close up of the four shades here. And here are some swatches. And this is just, wow, just such a rich, beautiful, smoky, green toned, quad. And I was so attracted to this one. I ordered this one, pre-ordered this one right away. The other one I was a little bit on the fence about, but I'm so excited to have picked this up. This one is number 39, Violet Satine. Here's a close-up of this one. And here are swatches of the four shades. And I'm really excited about this one because you'll see that the first two shades, or the top two shades here, have like a duochrome kind of shift to them. Very subtle, nothing too ostentatious or outlandish looking. Just a really beautiful kind of evening kind of shimmer. And I am really, really excited for this one as well. So I'm sitting here trying to decide which one I want to start with, which one I want to end with, which will probably be the one that I wear for the rest of the day. So I think I want to end with the purple one. Surprise, surprise. So I'm going to start with number 38, Velours Kaki. And I do have most of my makeup on. I have all of my base makeup, cheek products. I put some eyebrow gel in. So I'm ready to throw on some eyeshadow. And I'm going to be using the new Sonia G Fusion brushes. I think you will have seen me use these when I played around with the Pat McGrath Holiday Quince. And for the same reason, because these are kind of like a creamy powder shadow, and these are meant for cream products, I thought this would really be a good demo of these brushes. Now, these brushes are not available yet. They'll be available on Tuesday on Beautylish. So anyway, why don't I go ahead and dig into this quad. I'm going to start with this camel shade up here in the top left-hand corner, and I'm going to use the worker brush from this set. And just going to lay this down. I am very curious to see if this will even show up on my skin tone. It's just a little bit warmer than my skin tone. So you can see it a teensy bit, not too much, not too much. Okay. All right. So that's that shade down. You really can't see it. All right. So I'm going to move on to the blender brush from Sonia G's set. And I'm going to go into this shade up here, which is more of like a bronzy shade. It probably has less green. Yeah, it has less green than these two shades down here. So I'm going to start there. Add this to the inner corner of my eye here. I really, really love the way these shadows apply. Just super, super smooth. So next I'm going to go into this shade down here. I'm going to use the same brush. And I'm going to focus this on the outer corner. I love how sooty these shadows look. It'll give you this really beautiful, like smoky, sultry kind of eye look really easily. Now I'm going to go into this shade, and I'm hoping because this is greener, it's going to be a little bit brighter than this shade. And I'm going to take that worker brush that I started with and go into this green shade and put that on the center of my lid. I'm hoping it pops a little bit more than this shade here. I would say so. This is the one shade that is like very obviously green. Ooh, so pretty. You guys know how much I love a green shadow. Going back to the blender brush and going into this top shade again. And kind of working those two together. And using that one to kind of transition the top here. Really blend those out. Ooh. Wow, that is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me finish up this eye over here with the green shade. I'm going to go back into this camel color here. I want to see, now that I have these darker shades down, I want to see if I can add it on top and see if it shows up. Just to kind of accentuate maybe an ombre effect, kind of lighten this up a little. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to take this Jumbo Worker. Again, this is one of the new brushes from Sonia G. And go into that camel color and use it up here. Ooh, it does a nice transition. Okay. This brush may be a little bit big for that, at least for my eye shape and the space I have, which is nice. This brush is so soft. This Jumbo Worker. All right, there is the Velours Kaki shade down. I feel like I do need to add a little bit of eyeliner, even though I'm just going to take this look off and go with the violet one, but just to kind of bring it home. So let me dig out an appropriate eyeliner. I pulled out two eyeliners. This is the Hourglass. What's the shade name? Forest. And then this is the olive one from, Olive from Victoria Beckham, which isn't very olive. It actually has a lot more blue in there than I prefer, you know, calling something olive. So I'm actually going to go with this Forest one. I actually feel like they should swap names. Yeah, I feel like this should be Olive from Hourglass, and this should be Forest, which has like a little bit more blue in there. Anyway, I'm being very nitpicky. Let me go with the Hourglass one. Okay, so there's the Hourglass eyeliner added. I love this look. I love it for the fall winter time. I mean, it's so, like I keep saying, you just get this like smoky kind of sultry look really, really easily with shades like this. It's so sooty. And I feel like this would be perfect with kind of a slightly warm nudish lip. So I just pulled out the new Clé de Peau lipstick in number 10, Tantalizing Tan. I think this is going to be a good one. Yeah, something like this. Maybe even lighter, like even more concealer lip looking. All right, now I'm thinking I should have ended with this quad. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and remove this and we'll be back to play with the Violet Satine quad. Hello, I am back. And if I look different, it's because a lot of time has passed. I ran out of time. So when I took off the other makeup, I wanted to start filming the Violet Satine, but I had to run to an OTF class. So anyway, I am back, showered, ready to go with the second quad. So we are going to start with this shade right here because I am just so excited to get that on my lids. I am going to use the Sonia G Worker 1 brush. This is not part of the Fusion set. This is one of her original brushes. But I just wanted something a little bit fluffier for this application because I do want to put it on most of my lid here. So I'm going to, I'm just going to get real close to the inner corner. I'm going to save that for the light shade in here. Oh, yes, this is just as beautiful as the swatch suggested. Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love that. I think this is a pretty unique shade. Definitely unique in my collection. But in some lights it looks more blue, in some lights it looks more gray. In some light it looks more purpley, more lilac. It's so interesting. I'm saying lilac, but I think probably violet is closer because I think violet has more blue in it. Yeah, and that's the name of this quad, right? Yeah, Violet Satine. Wow, Michelle. So next, I'm gonna grab the Fusion brush, the blender brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade, the more like plum raisiny shade. And just gonna add this to the outer corner here. Wow, that is very effective. I was not sure like how bright of a purple this was going to be. This is really nice. This keeps it all looking really kind of smoky. Pretty. I'm going to take that worker one and just blend it all out. Let me take this detail brush from the Fusion set and go into the really light pink shade up top and just add this to the tear duct area and then onto the inner corner. So pretty. This like pink reflect is really gorgeous. It's subtle, but I love it. There's like a pink flip to the shadow. Yeah, I'm really finding these shadows really, really easy to work with, just like the other cream quads that they came out with earlier. Now, I'm good with these three colors, but I do want to use this one, which is the deepest shade in here. I can try using it as liner, but because it's a cream shadow, I don't know if that's going to work too well. Anyway, let's try it. So let me pull out a pencil brush. I've got this smoky eyeliner brush from Bobbi Brown. I'm going to try that. Let's try it on my lower lash line. Oof. Instantly smoky. All right. This does seem to work pretty well. Pretty well as a liner. And this purple is much cooler toned than this one. This one has more red. This one has like more blue in it. Wow, really pretty. God, that got really dramatic. Let me even things out a little bit. I'm going to add some to my upper lash line here. I'm going to tight line with it, or at least get underneath my lashes here. All right, there is Violet Satine on. Whoa, it's so it's so dramatic just by adding that darker shadow on my lower lash line. And oh, and I do have quite a bit of fallout here. None on this side. That's so weird. I only have fallout on this side and none on this side. Huh. Okay. All right, I'm going to curl my eyelashes and add a little bit of mascara. I am continuing to really enjoy this Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. It's really good. Okay, and for lips, I think I need to do a cool toned lip. So I'm going to throw on the Natasha Denona, her Dream Collection lip liner and lipstick. Oh, I need to sharpen this. Hang on. All right. Lining my lips and the My Dream lipstick. All right, so there's my final look. You guys, I love both of these quads, and I'm so glad I picked this one up. Because like I said, I wasn't going to. I was only going to go for that sultry, like greenish neutral one. But this one is really, really fun and impactful. It's so beautiful. And I feel like you can use just this lilac shade like all over for like an evening look. You don't have to get like all crazy. You definitely don't need to line your lower lash line if you don't want quite a dramatic look. This is dramatic for me, okay? If you don't want like quite as dramatic of a look as this, but I love it. I love it. I love them both, really do. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.